Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. So today's video is going to be all about packing, what to pack, how to pack, as well as documents you should have together, how to navigate the airport, and just kind of an overall how I am feeling because I am leaving very soon. So you'll see that I have quite a few long sleeve shirts that I am bringing. The Netherlands does stay pretty cool for most of the year, so I have lots of sweaters. I tried to pack in neutral colors, and I also have lots of mock necks that can be layered for when it's extra cold. I have 3 dresses in the back, which you can see right over there, and then I have 4 pairs of jeans. I'll have a 5th because I'm gonna wear the pair that I'm wearing. I brought 4 pairs of shorts and 2 skirts. I will be staying a little bit into the summer after the semester, so if you were on this trip and you weren't staying into the summer, I think 1 or 2 pairs of shorts would do you perfectly fine. I brought skirts that can be worn for both fun or if I need to dress up, because I'm going to a nice restaurant, a museum, something like that. I do have them. These are all my casual t-shirts and long sleeves here. Again, I tried to pack in plain neutral colors with some fun statement pieces that show my personality, just so I can layer them and make different outfits. And then I do have 3 sweater vests, again, that can be layered, or once it's a little warmer, can be worn alone. I have what I call my fun pants, so pants that aren't jeans. So I have like some dress pants, some flowy pants, leggings, hiking pants, different things like that. And then my pajamas. Never overpack on something like pajamas. I have 5 shirts and 5 pairs of shorts, and that is plenty. You want to make sure you're saving space for the things you actually need and are going to be wearing consistently. You don't need a ton of pajamas because you can rewear them or you can wash them as frequently as you want. You want to save that room for actual things that you need. Okay, so as for tips on how to pack your clothes, one thing I recommend are travel bags. So you can see that I have this pretty stuffed full and can actually probably fit a little bit more. But this bag has all of like my summer shirts. It has like 10 or 11 shirts in it that are all like tank tops, tops like that. It has 2 bathing suits and 2 sports bras in it. So it is pretty packed. But these are really nice though because not only do they kind of compact your suitcase, but it also keeps things organized. Organization is great. It helps you not only unpack, but it also helps you repack, which is going to be even harder than packing the first time. So these are great. I did get them in different sizes. So I have like this tiny one for like toiletries or little things that I really don't want to get lost, jewelry, things like that. And then I have another large one. I also have like these 3 that fold up really tiny. And our little maps, they're very cute. These are great to travel on like weekends. If you say, I'm gonna go spend a weekend in Italy, bring this with you and you can put your dirty clothes in it and separate your dirty from your clean. Just little things like that. They help so much in the long run. I also have a laundry bag. So where I'm staying, it is a shared guest house for international students. So I have a single private room that has its own sink, but then we share kitchen space, laundry, all of those kind of amenities. Having a laundry bag is a good idea. It just helps make sure that you're only taking your clothes back. It makes it easier to transport your clothes to the washer, different things like that. So it's not a bad thing to have. I also have what's called a pack safe bag. Looks like this, just looks like a normal like kind of satchel bag. But the zippers lock. It has metal wiring in the strap so no one can like cut it and take it from me. It has cyber protection, which I didn't know was a huge issue, but it has it. This is great to travel with or even just walking around the city. If you have, your passport, important documents, your phone, just to be extra safe. One thing I also recommend is a fold-up backpack. So this tiny little thing, it's like the size of my head. This folds out to be a full backpack. This is what I'm going to be taking with me on weekend trips so that I'm not overpacking and it's really easy to bring back and forth with me. Okay, so when it comes to packing, one of the best tips that I'm sure you've heard is rolling your clothes. So that is quite literally as simple as just taking it and rolling it up and then placing it in a corner and getting your next item and picking up and rolling it. This just helps to save room, because if you're just folding it and stacking it, space gets taken up very quickly. But one tip that I really want to remind people of is that it's not just about fitting all of your clothes. It's also about making sure that you're under the weight limit. So most airlines require that your suitcase is under 50 pounds. That sounds easy enough, but when you're trying to pack for anywhere from 3 to 5.5 months, that task can be a little harder. So that's why you want to make sure you're only bringing essentials. I say as I bring like 10 pairs of pants. So for me personally, pants are going to be my biggest splurge. For me, that's just what I like having. I like being able to wear different kinds of fun pants. So for me, that's a priority. You need to find out what your priority is, splurge in that one area, but then make sure you are confining yourself to a limit in other areas. One thing I recommend to do that, lay out everything you want to bring and make yourself take away 10 items. Lay it all back out again, and this time take away 5, whatever number you need it to be. Really try to limit yourself, because you're not going to use all of it. Trust me, you're going to pack it, you're going to get there, and a few months in, you're going to be like, wait, I didn't need this. So just keeping things like that in mind. Outerwear is another thing you don't want to overpack on. So I have this fleece flannel. I have this like cream colored corduroy throwover, one light flannel, a nice rain jacket because it does rain quite a bit in the Netherlands. So you want to have a nice sturdy rain jacket and a winter jacket. These are going to take up the most space in your suitcase, so try to cut it down to essentials. I limited myself to 5 outerwear items, because you can wear these with literally anything. So just try to pick ones that you really love and you can make multiple outfits with. Okay, so today is the big day. I am flying out. You'll see that I have my biggest winter jacket on me so that I didn't have to pack it, as well as my biggest shoes. Always wear your biggest items, just so they're not in your suitcase taking up space. Another thing that's important is make sure you pack light on shoes. I only brought 3 pairs. 1 pair of tennis shoes, these, and a pair of Birkenstocks or sandals. So important things to remember. Make sure you have all of your documents on you. If you have a visa, have a copy of it and the original. If you have your passport, make sure you have the original and a copy of it. Same with your vaccine card. Print out things like your acceptance letter, your proof of funds, all of that, and make sure you have it together in your carry-on. Same with your medicines. Things that are important need to be in your carry-on. Also have a portable charger. Not a bad idea. But yeah, I am really nervous but really excited. So I got to the airport 3 hours early, which is the normal amount for an international flight, but it's especially important during COVID as they have to check everyone's documents, so they want to make sure you have a negative test and your vaccine card. But the first thing I did is I went to Delta's check-in booth, checked my bag, and then the flight attendant gave me a printed boarding pass and told me which security to go through to get to my gate. Before security, I stopped at the money exchange and took out 100 euros. It's always really good to have the local currency on you before you arrive, just in case you need it. I made it to my gate and waited until it was time to board. My flight was 10 hours, so we were given 2 full meals and 4 snacks, but I always bring a sandwich and some chips, just in case I'm not a fan of the meal they're serving. But once I finally arrived in Amsterdam, I loaded all of my bags on a bus and went on a 2.5-hour drive to Maastricht. But here's my room where I'll be quarantining for the next 5 days. As you can see, the room is great. I love having the chair and the nice organized wardrobe. The nice big desk is also great, so I can spread out and do my homework. And of course, it's by the beautiful big window. I love having the bookshelf as well. Again, gives me that space to kind of spread out and organize. I love the sink a lot more than I thought I would. But yeah, hopefully I will be out of quarantine soon and showing you all the views of Maastricht.